All right, so it is, what is it, Wednesday? No, it's Thursday morning. They all just blend together after a while. I'm at the Prairie Grass trailhead here in London. A little drama this morning. So I got up at like, I don't know, 6 o'clock or something, was all packed up by a little before 6:30. And you have to call a number to get the PIN code for the bathroom. For the bathroom that's right there. I got a PIN code, went over this morning and tried it, and it didn't work. The green light came on, but the door never unlocked. So I tried several times, it didn't work. And I was like, well, maybe at 6:30 the code, like the bathroom unlocks or something. So I waited. That still didn't happen. So then I called the number that you do to the police department basically to get the PIN. And they had me try a couple other ones, but they didn't work either. Again, I got the green light, but it just never unlocked. So, of course, I had to use the restroom. So I ended up biking a mile down the road to the McDonald's to use the bathroom there. And it kind of worked out because then I just got breakfast there. But I just came back and it's unlocked now. So it must manually unlock at 7:30 in the morning, or someone came back and fixed it because they said they were going to call someone. But anyway, I would have been out of here like 6:30 had it not been for that instance. But you know, we got to use the bathroom. You got to use the bathroom. So anyway, I biked back here because it's on the way. The thing that sucks too, the McDonald's is the opposite way. And of course, I got there. Someone was in the bathroom, and then I went to go to use the bathroom there. And the lady was knocking on the door right before I got there, about to clean the bath, shut the bathroom down. So, of course, just the way things are going on this trip. So, anyway, wanted to get a little earlier start. It's still only 7:30, so it's not terrible. But it's going to get hot again today, and I don't want to be out there in the heat of the day if I don't have to. So, I'm gonna hit the trail, which is conveniently right there. Conveniently right there. Well, it goes that way. That's the lead to the trail. So, yeah, cool campground. I didn't get to use the wash-up facility thing. It was just so hot. I was just sitting here. Another thing, too, there's a guy named Dave that lives here practically across the street. And he comes and collects all the donation boxes and everything like that every evening and checks in. But man, is he a talker. I remember this from my 2017 trip when I stayed here. He probably talked my ear off for like 2 hours. The same exact thing happened this time too. I was just sitting out here in my chair. But very nice gentleman. He keeps an eye on the place and makes sure there's no riffraff. And so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start riding now. All right, see you in a bit. Forgot to mention that the guy that was camping there last night too, headed the same way I am. I heard him packing up at 3:45 in the morning. I mean, it wasn't loud at all. I just heard like tent poles clacking. I hope he wasn't leaving because I was snoring or something. I mean, our tents weren't that close, but I peeked out at 6 or something. He was long gone. I imagine he left at like 4 or something. Crazy. Anyway, he was the smart one and went to bed before Dave came over. Although Dave was tempted to wake him up, or didn't want to wake him up, but he was looking to start a convo with him because he knew there was someone over there. Anyway, he's probably halfway to Cincinnati by now. Alright, so I'm in South Charleston. I just stopped at the grocery store. They have an IGA, it's like a small town grocery, and had a bowl of mixed fruit. It was really good, kind of what I was craving, so glad that was available. A little over 10 miles down. Somewhere around the 45 to 50 mile mark, I think I'm going to try and find a place to stay. I mean, it all depends. That front is coming through too, so I think that's supposed to happen this afternoon. So kind of, it's what I want to do, but I'm playing it by ear because who knows with the storm if I'll even get hit with it. But should be cooler today. I think it's only going to get to like 82. So. Oh, I'm going to keep on trying to make some progress here. I'm in Cedarville at the Hearthstone Inn hotel. There were signs all over the place pointing to snacks, cold drinks, bikers welcome, water, all this stuff. So I stopped over here. It's kind of a weird setup, this patio thing on it's like signs leading to this patio over here that you can hang out, I guess. I went inside and they take cash for they got like pop and Gatorade and some other snacks in there. So I checked it out and got something to drink. And I think there's water out front too, so I'm gonna fill my water bottles here. So I'm about, I don't know, between 6 and 8 miles from Xenia. I'll probably have lunch there. Yeah, making good progress. I'm already halfway through the day. 20 some miles. Yeah, almost. Not quite yet. 21 miles down. So it's not as hot as yesterday, but it is humid. Just like soaked. Not even riding, just standing around. I'm soaked. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna keep going. Hopefully the storms too, I see on the radar, they're kind of fizzling out. So hopefully I don't run into any of those. But still haven't found a place to stay. Just kind of know roughly where I'm gonna start looking. Maybe a stealth camp. I don't know. There's one canoe place you can camp, but they want it's like $40, and it's primitive camping too. It's no way. That's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm gonna keep trucking along, fill up some water, and make my way to Xenia. Alright, so I made it to Xenia. Cool. Oh, here's a larger overview of it. See, in 2017, I started in Cincinnati and went up to Dayton and then came back through Xenia. So I kind of went up through here, over to here, and then through Dayton, and then I came back this way. And then on my way to Columbus. But this year I'm coming through the OTET, which will come right through here. So I've never rode any of this section here. So it'll be all new territory. It's too bad the restrooms are closed due to vandalism. Alright, just made a quick stop in Xenia. Glad to be on my way. It's a little sketch. There's a lot of, I would say they have a drug problem. I don't know how bad it is in Ohio, but altogether. But I know Xenia's probably got a bad meth problem, judging by the amount of zombies that I saw, even at the Wendy's I stopped at. So, anyway, it's kind of sad. But anyway, moving on out of Xenia, and really it's a bunch of smaller towns for the rest of the day. I've got pretty much everything I need except for probably have to fill up on water. So I don't know, just gonna keep chugging along. I'm on the Little Miami trail now. So I have not rode this section after Xenia. So it's all new territory for me. I rode a small section of it outside of Cincinnati before I cut over to Dayton, but have not rode this section of it. So far, it's been really nice. Alright, well, I'm in Springville, and it is about to storm. I saw this park over here, so I hurried up into the shelter. I don't know of anything any further that's got shelter, so I think I'm going to hang out here. It looks like it's just one cell that's going to come through, but yeah, I don't want to be out there when it's thundering and lightning. If it was raining, just raining, that'd be fine by me, but it looks pretty nasty. Wow, I hope I caught that. Sheesh. Alright, I'm gonna stay under the shelter. Yikes. Yeah.
Yeah, we just about took off.
This is nasty. Oh man. It's encroaching on all the entire pavilion. Alright, I'm back on the trail, but starting to rain again. There's a bunch of little tiny blips on the radar, so I'm sure this is going to be my afternoon. But it doesn't look like any big cells so far, like the one I just went through. Just little ones, so just going to kind of enjoy it. It has, it still feels as humid as it was before. Maybe a little cooler now that I'm wet. Anyway, I'm gonna put some of my gear away that can't get wet and continue on. Alright, still trucking on the Little Miami River Trail. I've done 57 miles so far. I really haven't taken the camera out much because it's been like raining off and on. But now it's just damp. Everything is damp. I stopped for like 2 seconds at a bridge and the mosquitoes were just swarmed around me. So I'm gonna have to be careful what I pick where I'm camping tonight, because A, there's gonna be possible storms tonight, And B, there's going to be a lot of mosquitoes. So I don't want to get there too early, set up and just be miserable and sweaty in my tent. So if I can kind of set up a little later, that would be ideal. And it's ideal if I'm stealth camping anyway, but just time things out. It is, let's see, what time is it? It's like 5 p.m. So this first spot I was going to check out, it's only 5 miles away, so I'll have to see how that is. There's some like baseball fields, but it's still kind of early. However, there is a winery slash brewery right there, and it's literally the only thing for miles. So if I can hang out there, I'll check out the baseball diamonds first. See if there's even an option. If there's not, then I'm just going to keep going. So we'll have to wait and see. But feeling good. Feeling much better than yesterday. You know, it's so hot. It's cooled down a bit, but it's muggy today. So just feeling overall stronger on the bike. Probably because I got some good rest too. So anyway, I'm going to keep going, and we'll check on those ball fields and see if there's a viable spot to camp there. So I'm at this park. It's actually pretty much a run-down baseball field. Well, it used to be a baseball field. I'm gonna have to think about it. I might, if I continue on, there's in about 5 miles, 5 or 6 miles, there's a closure where I have to go up and way up over the bluff. And semi-busy roads. I'm almost thinking if I go there now, I know they don't allow you through because of the construction, but if I go there now, it's almost 6 o'clock. By the time I get there, it'll be 6:30. I mean, it might be, I might be able to get through there because no one will be on duty. So I'm guessing they'll be done for the day. So I might be able to sneak through there and avoid that whole stretch tomorrow. So given the fact it is only 5:45 also, I'm just going to continue on. I mean, there's no sense in me stopping right now. It's like it's like 3 hours till sunset. So I got a lot of time to kill. So I'm gonna get a move on. All right, so this is the bypass right here for the trail closure. Hey. All right, we'll see what's up ahead of us. Well, as you can probably tell, I'm in a hotel room. So about a mile after that road closure sign started sprinkling, and I looked at the radar, and there was a huge wave of storms coming. And basically, I was right before the construction. I was about a mile away from the actual closure itself. And there's a bridge that goes across the river opposite of the construction that goes over to, like, I think Lebanon and Kings Island. And lo and behold, there's some hotels there that had pretty decent prices. So, you know what? I said, screw it. I said, screw it. I'm getting a hotel. I've been like soaked all day from the humidity. The first stealth camp spot didn't work out, and I ended up with 70 miles. So it was definitely well earned. I'm gonna go probably check out one of these restaurants across the street here and get some dinner. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that camping spot didn't work out because I mean it would have been raining, storming all night. We had really bad lightning before too, so I'm not upset at all. I got a hotel and the prices were reasonable. And this literally was like the first hotel available in the entire 70-mile stretch. So this is my first opportunity to even get a hotel. So it all worked out in the end. And, I only have like 35-mile shot into Cincinnati tomorrow. So that'll be good. I'll get there, should get there early. We'll be able to check some things out because that was the main game plan. Also, this is helping me because I have to exit the trail anyway to bypass that closure. So I would have had to gone this way or backtracked on up and over. So this works out in the end, and I'm very happy with my decision. And I'm just gonna go get something for dinner and then crash. I'm pretty exhausted. Felt strong throughout the whole day. That's why I just kept riding. I felt good. So I'm gonna go get some much earned dinner and call it a night. I guess we'll see you on the next one.